showtime.
Wake up, everyone. It is 40 degrees outside. Definitely grab a jacket on your way out the door unless you're Reggie Jackson. You just stay warm.
I'm thinking about taking my shirt off right now just to say,
Don't do it.
don't think I won't do it in a heartbeat. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a Wednesday morning edition. Right now, currently waiting on the #1 coach in the state to arrive.
Woo-hoo.
He's running a little bit late. Probably had a late load of laundry to throw in this morning.
Yep.
But Coach Crowe should be here momentarily. But filling in for him today, yep, David Turner, you ain't got no shirts like that?
No, I don't look that good.
He's wearing that. Hey, he's wearing that country financial green.
I know he is.
Just because of you this morning, huh?
It's the little things that count.
The original Reggie this morning. What's up, partner?
Good morning. How you feeling, Jamie?
And he's on ZYP now with Mojo on Mondays, doing Motivational Mondays.
That's right.
Absolutely. Motivational Monday starts your week off on the right track.
That's right. I got to start paying more attention. You know what happened on the show yesterday, David? I know you didn't get up early to watch. Probably didn't see it on YouTube. Freddy Leonard in here this morning. Freddy going to talk about Light the Night tonight at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. Yesterday, on this very program, at about this exact time, speaking of exact, I was called out by my sports director. Called out.
Yeah.
And you know what he says?
It was a compliment.
He says, wait a minute. Did you dye your hair?
It looks dark.
It looks dark.
You know
I mean,
what
it
I'm
looks
saying?
darker.
I don't see you going up to Nick Saban and saying, hey, Coach, did you dye your hair?
Well, I
You don't think he...
I don't
hey,
have
Zack,
a personal.
Zack, you don't think Coach Saban dyes his hair? How gray you think his hair is, huh?
So I figured I'd just tell you anything. That was a compliment. I thought you were trying to look younger, staying fit, Reggie. Got you get going on now. So I just
Well, there you are with Coach Saban, as a matter of
there's
fact.
me and Nick. I call him Nick.
Oh, Nick. Next time you're with Nick,
Yeah,
why don't you say Nick?
But that was a compliment. I just thought you're looking younger. Comb your hair now. Everybody's noticing that. People I see at Walmart saying, comb his hair. So.
Hey, Zack, I ain't got clean underwear on.
Oh, I'm glad you told me that one. Somebody told me they go to that unclaimed baggage in Scottsboro, and they said they sell used underwear at that place.
Well, it's
Are
clean.
you kidding me? No, he said, I guess he got clean, but I'm not going to buy somebody else's underwear.
Oh, good.
Well, it's unclaimed baggage for a reason, Zack.
It was lost luggage.
Let's see if you can answer this trivia question,
They can
Zack.
lose that.
Zack, I'm going to throw you an easy answer trivia question.
Okay. Nice clean.
What was the first and only television personality ever allowed in unclaimed baggage to shoot video?
Jamie Cooper.
Ding, 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 ding. Thank you. Just want to throw that in there, Freddie, just so everybody would know. We'll get this party started. We'll play Judge Jamie and just look. Got some good questions for today, and I'll see if Coach Gross is going to join us in here. You know, he's in the playoff. I guess he don't figure he needs us anymore.
I'm done with y'all.
All right, thank you, Zack, for that compliment yesterday.
You're welcome, Jamie.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Just trying to motivate you a little bit.
I need
motivating myself.
I need all the motivation I can get, all of it.
Amen.
Oh, that's why I got Reggie. About knocked Glory out at the house practicing that boxing routine he gave us the other day. So
I think it was more like the other way around.
I guarantee it's the other way around.
let's talk about the weather because it's going to be a chilly one today, but then it's like summertime again, ain't it, baby?
Reggie's teaching me how to have a good right hook. And not a bad left one either, huh, Reggie?
Absolutely.
40 degrees, and he can teach you too. All you women out there need to know how to take care of yourselves. Being in the wrong situation, you never know. All right, 40 degrees out there. It is a clear morning. No rain to even worry about. Cody will get here. Give him time, Jamie. High temperatures today, 59 degrees.
a game, do you?
Open that door all the way. The boys are already hot. We're going to have to turn the air on.
it's
It's
just
40 degrees. Tomorrow, high of 70, though. Look at there. Low temperatures of 49. Full sunshine. Better enjoy it. Today is going to be a cold day for sure, but tomorrow things will warm up. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful Friday, 72, partly cloudy skies. Perfect day for a pumpkin patch, by the way. And 51 degrees, a cold rain on Saturday, 70% chance of those showers. Sunday bumps up to 50. It looks like these cool temperatures are going to stick around for a while. Welcome to fall. Or jump right into winter, one of the two. Who knows? What do you think?
Well, I was waiting in the parking lot to see if I see Cody. Maybe he's taking a whiz out there behind a truck or something. That's odd
He'll
for him
get
not
here.
to. Probably washing clothes over there. Reggie, how are you, man?
Jamie, I've got something on my mind. I was just thinking, I saw when he got in trouble, the first thing he did was say, well, Reggie this, well, Reggie that. You know what? You remind me of my brother. When he get in trouble, he would say, well, Reggie did this too. Well, I told you not to go outside. Well, Reggie was outside too. I got my eyeballs on you.
What did I say? I didn't think I was calling you out or anything.
Well, you did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you did.
I said Reggie's got you working motivated. That's what I was saying.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, he's just troublemaker.
See what I mean?
Yeah, he's just troublemaker. Yeah.
I'm going to run, Brad, because I can't take Reggie.
Hey, before we go to...
But you can take
You're
Jamie.
okay.
hey,
Not a problem.
Zach, do you know who Isabella Donahue is?
Never heard of her.
She's an Alabama cheerleader.
I don't know.
She's 4'8". Well, do you know who Rachel
cutie.
Kramer is?
Cute.
No.
Rachel Kramer is a Florida volleyball player. Do you know what they look standing side by side? This is sweeping the internet right now.
I hadn't seen this.
Pull it up there, Brad.
Okay.
Good gracious.
That is a tall girl.
Wow.
That's a little bit of a difference.
Impressive.
Hey, there is a person in
tell one of them's a
Alabama
volleyball
band, I
player for
promise
sure.
y'all, is as tall as that girl's back. About 7 foot tall in the Alabama band. Oh, wow.
Got to be.
Yeah, it is a scale version.
Yeah, got it.
There's Zack, the cheerleader at Alabama, and then the volleyball player from...
Terrible.
yeah.
Oh my God.
That's the actual size, Brad.
Yeah, it's
Scale it just a little bit.
All right, well, we got sports on our mind, or whatever Zach's got on his mind this morning. Let's go right now and talk to the KFC man himself. Here's Zachary Green.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. World Series got kicked off last night, and Clayton Kershaw, the man is unreal. 11 strikeouts in 7 innings. They win 3-1. 103-degree heat, the hottest World Series game it's ever been. Can you imagine? We're freezing right now, and they were burning up. But congratulations. I grew up being a Dodger fan, so I'm pulling for them guys to go all the way. Athens punched their playoff ticket. First time in 4 years with a 29-12 win over Hayes Green. The coach is here. He'll talk a little bit more about it, but congratulations to Athens. West Limestone, for a third year in a row, they made the playoffs, so congratulations to them. Big 26-6 win over Central Florence.
Why don't you get their coach on the show?
I could get some of these, but I mean, I don't.
All right,
East Limestone.
who is sports director up here that's supposed to be lining up some guests for your show?
Well, we talked about it, and we were going to talk about another
What
thing.
happened to that talk?
Well, you never mentioned it anymore, so there we go.
Way
there.
to go, Jamie.
Got too busy talking about your hair.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Tony. East Limestone, we had a chance to clinch a playoff spot last Friday night against Russell. Didn't do it. Lost 17-13, so we need to go to Brooks Friday night and take a win. Still a possibility even with a loss getting in, but we don't want to worry about that. We want to go in and take care of the Brooks Lions at Brooks this Friday night. There was a lot of people, Jamie, Friday night, the East Limestone game, pink and proud. They were wearing names on the back of they painted their names on their back with pink in memory of a lot of their loved ones and people in the East Limestone community. And they had a little ceremony before the game. Miss Susie Witt passed away, who take a lot of pictures for years, and they gave her husband Gary a signed football from the team, so that was great. And in region standings, like I said, a lot of teams have already clinched their spots, and teams are still fighting. And like I said, East Limestone is one of them. Coach P will be up here to talk about that tomorrow. So back to you, Jamie.
Is that it?
That's about all.
All right, I got a complaint.
Uh-oh.
Do you
Oh,
complain
me?
daily?
This is getting a rough day today, John.
It's not on
All right,
your
this
side.
time
You're
of year,
good.
if y'all own a pool, you get leaves in your pool bed. This is a new net I bought at a local pool store. Let me show y'all how it's working so far. How's that looking?
Did it come when you got it home? It was like
I
that.
had 2 of them. They
No.
both rip pretty easily, picking up leaves. So, what did naturally I did, I Googled something and bought me the Pro Tough with a scoop right here. Hey, let me tell you, that thing's nice.
Lifetime guarantee.
Really nice. Lifetime guarantee. Scoop sleeves right up out of the pool.
Wish you had it 11 years ago.
Where was it 11 get in where you see me. Where was it? 11 years ago. Y'all hang on. About time, man. It's been a weird morning. It's time to play Judge Jamie Reggie's #1 game show. That's right, buying the sausages, boy. Can you hear me now?
No.
One love here. How's Zeke doing?
I haven't seen him lately. I guess he's been busy.
Do you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him when he talks.
233-3844. I thought you and him were like best buds.
We are, but I mean, he works just about as much as I do. So I mean, a lot of times it's hard to get together.
I heard
He's
you
working a
got
lot.
called out at the Bertie Thornton Center.
I got a fan.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit too. Curtis, I know you're watching this morning. All right, Reggie, you remember how to play?
Yes,
Ready?
sir.
Wrong answer. You was at the ball game the other night, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
You can fill in for Coach Crowe today since he's here a little bit late.
Okay, be glad to.
Right answer. Wrong answer. Right answer. John David,
Hello.
since you know all the answers,
I do.
We'll get
All of
cranking.
it. Yes.
All right, we'll get started right here. And you folks playing at home, Clint Legg's always happy to play. You Will and Grace fan, you. So pay attention.
Oh,
What
that's
is
so wrong.
the Alabama unemployment rate this past month? Ties the previous low from April of 07.
3.5.
2.8.
5%.
3.8% is exactly correct. It is low. The jobless rate is below the national employment rate, a 16-year low nationally. So Trump must be doing something right. That is absolutely fantastic for Limestone County. If you can see all the building going on, are you sure in all these houses?
I'm insuring a lot of them, yeah. I don't say I'm insuring all of them.
All right.
A lot of them.
Yeah, a
The
lot of
State Attorney General, the Secretary of State, John Merrill, says his office has identified how many people statewide who voted in the Democratic primary in August and in the Republican runoff in September, which is illegal.
460.
460? Wrong.
600.
1,000.
You have it ready. 674 folks.
Wow.
What is the penalty? 36. Good faith prosecution.
Oh, wow.
Man.
You get a year in jail and $5,000.
$15,000 fine
Yeah.
for
Pretty stiff
voting.
fine.
Really?
Stiff one.
Right now, statewide in the great state of Alabama, what is, as of yesterday, a price of gallon of gas?
$2.25.
I'll let you have it, Reggie. $2.21 a gallon is the official answer. It could get some places right now. Indicator and Hartselle are saying it's $2.09.
Ah,
What happened to my Facebook Live?
internet stinks this morning.
So now you folks ain't getting me on the internet. So now I'm missing out on 362 million.
I'm telling you, that number gets up, Johnny.
What?
Pretty.
Huh?
It gets up pretty good.
How many participated? Only John David will know the answer to this. How many people participated in the Liz Hurley ribbon run?
Oh, I don't. 6,000.
That's a right
Yes.
answer. That is a right answer. Okay, you know it all. What? How many years in a row have they been doing that?
8.
That'd be wrong.
Really?
10,
10.
10.
12.
15.
14.
14. 6 off.
We were close.
I
I
was.
believe I didn't know that.
What famous person on this program used to work with Liz Hurley?
Jamie Cooper.
Back when 31 was #1. Yeah, here we go.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Brad interned with her. So
I
Brad
know
I know
worked
that,
with her.
Brad.
The big tent downtown for the storytelling. We back up.
We're trying. Yeah.
Storytelling. How many years have they been doing that?
21.
5.
15.
15.
No.
11.
I didn't know it'd been going.
When is the next performance?
I've never been.
Thursday
Thursday
night.
night.
Thursday night's the right answer. All right.
Good.
Puerto Rico tourism is having bad problems right now because there ain't no electricity in most
That'll
of
do
them.
it.
About how many visitors a year go there?
4 million.
I'll
500,000.
let you have it. 5 million.
That's a lot of
$4 billion. Right?
Yes.
It creates jobs for about 80,000 people. What famous rum is made in Puerto Rico?
Bacardi.
Bacardi? Might have known our Sunday school.
Thank God for the redemption.
He's on a roll. All right, we are Baptist.
I think I turned red. You see that on television.
We are
Right,
Baptist.
he's
That's
right.
okay.
Sorry, Mom.
We are Baptist. Who made a statement yesterday? He is no
You knew
longer
that a long
running
time ago.
for U.S. Senate.
Tommy Battle.
He's running for governor.
Whatever.
You ain't politically up to
Governor
date.
said it's the same thing.
You just saw it a minute ago.
I can read goodly.
Goodly?
I can
I didn't
read
know that was a
goodly.
word,
So,
John David.
huh?
I didn't know that was a word.
Who is it?
It's not a word.
I have no idea.
I don't know who's running. Was
Kid
it?
Rock.
Oh, he's going to
He's not running
He's
anymore.
not
I didn't know Kid Rock was
I didn't
running.
even know he was running this
Yeah, he
round.
says, I'm not going to do it. I've decided it was the worst decision, advice I ever gave myself.
Yeah, I agree.
Just
But
like
it's been the
Jamie
best
Cooper that
creative- But
time.
it's been the best creative
Crowe
thing I've
James.
ever done. Taking his place will be Reggie.
There you go.
Reggie tried that political thing. You want to go again?
No.
What is a thing that biologists are calling a windshield phenomenon? This is in AL.com.
Who's calling it?
Windshield?
Biologists are
Thing.
referring to it as a windshield phenomenon.
A swarm of mosquitoes, mayflies.
That is halfway right,
I'm gonna give it to him.
but we'll.
Suck up.
Is that,
You
don't,
said it's half right.
don't try to be nice
I
now.
don't have a half of a button.
Is that, don't try to be nice now.
Wait a minute. When did you start making decisions?
I know. I'm sorry, Judge. Please forgive me. This has been a rough day today, y'all. Y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes. It's been a rough
Inmates
day.
run the asylum now, don't they?
I apologize,
It's
Judge. Go
because
ahead.
windshield phenomenon. It's because
Right,
you
I
don't
do.
see that many bugs on your windshield, and something has happened to all the insects, basically worldwide. There are not near as many of them. Therefore, they're not up here costing. Here's the next question, part 2 of this. Let's see if Reggie knows this one. They say it is an estimated wild insects provide blank worth of custodial service in the United States each year. People having to clean windows and stuff like that. This is unusual. How much custodial service, and everything, not just cars, but having to clean up after mayflies, stuff like that. What would the value of custodial services be in the U.S. every year due to insects?
300 million.
2 billion.
10 million.
100 million.
5 million.
A billion.
$57 billion.
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 Shit.
I got closest. I got closest.
Wow.
I give it to him.
Nobody got nowhere near closest on any.
I was the closest.
So Zach,
Makes sense.
see you
Wow.
jumped forward too much there.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm very humble right now,
Well,
Judge.
Zach, only you would know the answer to this next question.
You don't.
Come on,
Out of
Zach.
USA Today this morning, you know everybody's right now on this Harvey Weinstein deal, this sexual harassment stuff.
Jumping on that bus, yeah.
Why would I know?
You're disqualified from answering this question.
Why? Don't put me in the same category.
What was Nipplegate?
That was
Clint, I know you know that Zach knows the answer to this question.
Janet Jackson at
Janet
the Super
Jackson.
Bowl.
Might have known Freddie and you another one.
there it is.
Martha Joe's watching.
Oh, man.
All right, Nipplegate was the answer to that question right there. When that happened, it happened 10 years ago.
Now
Super
just
Bowl.
Timberlake's gonna be the.
How
Super Bowl.
many people were viewed the Super Bowl?
300 million.
No.
50,
Half of that many,
50 million.
143.6.
50 million.
Everyone.
They're saying
Everybody
here
watching it.
That made Timberlake, but it ruined her career.
Really?
That's
And
not
now he's
true.
the halftime at this year's.
How could that ruin somebody's?
I don't know, I'm just saying. I'm not here to
I
debate.
don't
All right, let's move on to part 2, the harder question.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Taking that Weinstein thing into consideration, what is the latest Weinstein? What is the latest sexual assault that an actress is accusing a guy of? That's the lead story on
Oh,
Daily Mail today.
an old man.
This is how far, now it's gotten out of,
Bill Cosby.
No.
no, that's close.
He's
but
got
no,
enough
no,
of
it's
his
even-
own.
This girl has accused former President George Bush Sr. of touching her on the rear while he was in his wheelchair in a photo op 2 years ago. That picture right there.
I'm sure it was an accident.
Now, you're telling me that's a sexual assault?
Well, I mean,
Yes,
if
well,
he really,
hey.
I mean, if he
That's-
really did it, I mean, but
But a sexual assault?
I don't think it's a sexual assault, but I mean, it's, you know,
He might have been
improperly
trying to put his
touching
hand on
He
someone.
said, I
on
apologize
her
for the joke I told.
on her back.
Well, if he can't lift his arm up high
He might have been
enough,
trying to put his hand on
Yeah.
her back.
Barbara will take care of that.
But
problem.
sexual, what is the definition of sexual assault?
Do you
I
know
don't
this
know.
one?
No, I
I would
don't.
think it'd be-
If I did, I probably
What
wouldn't
would be?
say.
What would be the
I
definition
don't
of
know.
Well,
sexual
being
assault?
probably, you know, improper touching somewhere where you don't want to be touched.
any kind of
And if you don't have
advance,
consent of the person,
Yeah.
you know, they don't want you touching.
verbal
them,
or
then,
physical.
You know,
So if someone gives you
What
money
is?
and they don't want you to, I guess they can say that's.
yeah. I mean,
FOLF. What does that mean? L has nothing to do with sexual assault.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
sports. FOLF.
Something to do with sport. What sport, Jamie?
It happened during the Ole Miss game
football
last week.
live. Yeah, I don't know. Have no idea.
Ow.
Brandon
Joke is
Thornberry is the NCAA golf champion. He hit a hole-in-one that morning before breakfast while playing golf. What did he do next?
Disney World.
He bogeyed the rest of the holes.
He hit a 17-yard football off a tee with a golf club through the uprights at the ball game.
Yeah, I saw that.
Why'd you answer?
I just didn't know who he was. I didn't
Well, there
pay
he is.
attention to
Right
who he
there. He
was.
makes it. He makes
He
it.
made it.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do.
No, that was pretty impressive.
No, that
That's
is.
not easy to do. All right.
I can't even hit a golf ball straight, much less a football.
Wow.
Well, we know that. That's why we're doing it. All right. What happens on November 8th this year?
Time changes.
No, that's the 5th,
Vote
November
for
5th.
primary election.
No.
Who got elected president last year on November 8th?
Trump.
Trump. What's going to happen this year on November 8th with all the liberals?
They're going to try to impeach him.
Ultra liberals plan to scream, this is hashtag, help us at the sky, all in unison across the
Give
United
me a
States.
break.
Because it was a year ago, in solidarity, they're going to shriek out loud in solidarity at Boston Common, which is the
That's
country's
really gonna
oldest
work.
park. They're already making reservations, and they're going to do it in rebellion against Trump being president.
Sounds right.
Well, that sounds productive.
Yeah, very.
Very, very productive.
It's
therapeutic.
Two more quick stories. Only Reggie maybe have a pair of these right here. What are how much does a pair of Vaselina sneakers cost?
$240.
How much?
$240.
Wrong answer.
$600.
1,000.
Y'all
2,000.
don't have it. $700.
That's three for
They are
me.
socks with soles.
What?
That's right. I've heard of those.
Socks with only the upper echelon athletic.
Yeah, I figured Reggie
athletics
have a
can
pair of
help.
them.
Last question.
Thank goodness.
I debated on whether or not to do this one or not, but
Then you
I'm gonna do
shouldn't.
it.
Yeah, really. If you got a debate on it, that would be a no.
Yeah.
I gotta do it.
Any doubt?
But
Go
that's
ahead.
why Jamie Cooper.
I don't like debating much, so I won't go with it. It's a true story.
This scares
It's
me
a true story.
already.
Oklahoma, ex-inmate
Oh,
sues Oklahoma prison for $5 million. For what?
I read about this.
Didn't let them have
yes, this.
the right
Wait a minute,
food.
what?
Something
no,
about
he had it all
their
right.
meals.
What?
No,
No.
it wasn't that. It was something.
They wouldn't let his
was
girlfriend.
something,
Go
yeah.
ahead, tell it, Jamie. You
He wouldn't let
tell
his,
it, Jamie.
he wouldn't let his
Don't stay
girlfriend.
out of this one.
They wouldn't let his girlfriend come and see.
Oh, he needed
Back
his
out.
girlfriend, all right.
Back away, Zach. Back away.
What?
I'm not saying that. Nothing that.
Stay out of it.
All right, here we go. You folks playing home, Clint, you'll love this one.
Oh my goodness.
Oklahoma man, ex-inmate sues Oklahoma prison for $5 million because they refused to get him medical attention after he took a blue pill from an inmate
Why would you take
and
it?
went unattended for 91 hours.
Wow.
Set a World Guinness Book of Records. I made that part up.
Yeah, imagine that.
Finally, they let him go to a hospital, transported, but he was also mocked,
Oh my goodness.
mocked repeatedly by the staff.
Admired by his colleagues.
What?
but admired by his colleagues and teammates.
But one of the comments were he was all dressed up and nowhere to go.
Oh,
It's terrible.
Oh, that Jamie.
How does that get into prison?
He was serving hard
You don't
time.
wanna know.
We'll take a break.
I want to know.
No, hang on.
Hey, I bet he was pretty popular around here, Reggie.
And welcome back this morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast. It is 40 degrees outside. Grab a jacket or a sweater on your way out, but things are going to warm up quite slowly today. And today's probably the coldest day, I guess you can say, that we will experience right now. 59 for your high, so sunshine a little bit, a lot of clouds out there. But tomorrow, full sunshine, 70 degrees, should be absolutely gorgeous. Warm you back up and get those temperatures back up for just a little bit until Saturday. That rain moves on in. 51 for the high, 33 for the low. Look at Sunday, 50 for that high, 31 for the low. It's just cooler temperatures here to stay.
I am the amazing Swami from worlds unknown.
Brought to you by Garner Auctions, Ken Garner.
And now, filling in for Coach Cody Groves, two guys who were at the game the other day. Assistant coaches John David Crowe and Freddie Leonard.
That's right.
So they
Right.
were. All right, boys. The score was 29-12. Fill that in before we get started here.
Yeah.
We won. Beat Hazel Green. What was it like?
Well, it was a great ball game. Athens came out and played very well, and what I was really impressed with was their offense. They ran, I think they ran a flea flicker, a halfback pass.
Goodness.
So they were well coached and disciplined, and Hazel Green, they kind of regrouped at halftime and came back and played very well in the second half, but we had a big drive there late and marched down the field and ate up a lot of clock and took care of some business.
Yeah,
So it
here's
was a
what
great win.
I observed that Athens scored more points than the opposing team.
Which
And
is always important.
And they did a better job of scoring those points in an adequate amount of time. And so it was important that they...
Did you guys watch the game? Did you pay attention to the game?
I paid more attention to the people watching opportunities
what
and the
I thought.
crowd. It was rather fun. Also, the food was very well. and
Cheerleaders did well. Band
mainly
played
fighting
great.
my 3-year-old for who was going to be in control of the popcorn box.
Yes.
It was nice. And then I had my nephew and my sister-in-law on the other side. And that was enjoyable to watch as well. So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you guys did quite well.
Yeah.
Well,
Cody would be proud. If anyone sees Cody Gross, Cody Gross out there today, say, we sure did miss you on Cooper and Company. He probably slept in.
Now, my
He
favorite
probably-
part of the game was the third touchdown that Athens made. Cody Gross was jumping up and down on the sidelines, giving his guys high fives. That was fun to see the excitement of the team. It was really nice. Yeah.
And the crowd was outstanding.
Yeah.
And I would just invite everyone to continue to come out. Now we made the playoffs, so support what Coach Gross and his staff have done an incredible job. I
Not
appreciate.
only on the field, off the field as well.
That's exactly right. I know that Coach Gross, he has a Bible study, a volunteer Bible study for any of his players on Tuesday night. I think they had 200 one night.
You know, one night they had that concert. They brought in a Christian performer. They had the Cowboys chaplain available. And, I mean, over 200 people were there, and it was a wonderful night.
You know, and
Who's they
I,
playing this week, boys?
Another opposing team. They're playing another high school in the area, and that high school will try to get more points than the Athens, and Athens will try to get more points than the other team. And so, yeah, so it's
You're
going to
very
be it's going to
achievable.
be a contest, and so. In that contest, one team will try to get more units than the other in scoring.
That's very good.
I believe it's Austin.
That is a ding, ding, ding. That is a right answer.
Play Austin in Ogle Stadium in Decatur, Alabama.
Austin is ranked where in the play?
I believe
they're
number
ranked
one.
for sure.
They're number one.
They are
They
ranked.
are certain. They are number
They've
one.
got a great running back. I believe his name's Asa Martin. And
Mr. Martin's son.
Mr. Martin's son.
That's right.
And Mrs. Martin's
Yes,
son.
absolutely.
And he'll be a challenge for our defense. But Coach Snyder, I'm sure, will put together a game plan to try to stop.
So basically, to describe the game in a couple of words, what would you guys say?
You got to get the puck
band
all the
was
way
great.
down to the goal.
The band was really good. The cheerleaders
Under par.
Awesome.
And increase the units.
and score more points than the opponent.
I did notice that the Athens cheerleaders were allowed to wear turtlenecks in this game, and I thought that was never allowed when I was a kid. Those cheerleaders, when I was a kid in high school, they had to wear their cold cheerleader outfits, and here they are in long sleeves and turtlenecks. I was like, come on, it's not snowing. Get that turtleneck
In these
off.
days of litigation, you got to cover yourself. As a
Well, absolutely. I'm all for
so-
covering. That just sounded terrible on me. That's not what I was not implying that I
John
wanted
David.
to see them with less clothing. I was just saying that it wasn't cold enough for a turtleneck. I don't
Sorry
like
for
turtlenecks
throwing you
anyway.
under the bus.
But thank you. Appreciate that. We'll
All
talk
right,
about
while we're on the
boxing match
subject
will happen in the parking lot.
Freddy, let's talk about what's going to happen at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church tonight.
All right. Tonight at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church, we have Light the Night, which is a sort of a trunk or treat that we do. And everybody's invited. Love for you to come out. It starts at 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock. Just a wonderful time. We have between 4,000 and 5,000
Do we have some
people come
pictures of
out.
that?
I think
So
we do.
we'd love for you to come out, and we've got,
Everyone
of course,
dresses
trunks.
up. They have a good time. There's going to be some food vendors there, Kona Ice in case you're not chilled enough. Lots of candy's going to be passed out. Of course, Pastor Dusty will be greeting everyone there too. So wear your not scary outfits, but your cute, adorable outfits.
And there are some
There's
incredible
Cody. He
outfits.
made the show.
Hey, Cody didn't make the show. That's me on the right. Hey, I'm going to be just like that again this year
Yeah, you ruined all of our
without the
Halloween.
makeup.
What kind of costume is that?
It's a dog. He's a
I thought it
rover.
was Insane Clown Posse. I didn't know.
We were cats hanging
Anything
out.
else we need to know about tonight?
No, please come out. It'll be a little chilly, but
6 to
that's
8.
all right. There's plenty of games and activities to keep you warm for the kids. Plenty of food and entertainment and lots
And
of
it's
candy.
free.
And it costs absolutely nothing. So please come, bring your kids and your cousins, and come on out
Free
and
to
join
get
us
in.
at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church.
All right,
Free
let's
to
talk
get
about
in,
what
free to
friendships got going on Sunday. What is that going on there,
Thanks a
preacher
lot.
boy?
Yeah, we got Harvest Fest from 4 o'clock to 6:30 p.m. At Friendship Church on Lucas Ferry Road here in Athens, Alabama. Totally free event. Inflatables, live music, hay rides, campfires, s'mores, lots of candy, all free as well. I just love the fact that all of our churches are kind of doing the same thing by providing safe environments for families to come and just, hang out with each other. It's nice to see our communities coming together to do stuff like that.
I agree. Very
Yeah.
good, John
Yeah.
David. Very good. All right, with that in mind, we've butchered this segment long
Yeah,
enough. We're gonna-
butchered.
we're
That's the
gonna-
best sports segment ever.
Y'all hang on.
Me too.
Hey, we're talking here, guys.
Hey, they're talking about Army and Marine stories.
Yeah, I got the Marines up here, got the Army up here.
Cool.
Y'all want to bow?
Hoorah.
Thank you both
Huh?
for your service.
That's it.
I
Hoorah.
was just thinking
Hoorah.
of for
It's
service.
been a
Yeah, me
pleasure
too.
working with you this short time up here.
Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it.
Also, I got to tell y'all that if y'all can beat that last sports segment, that will be unbelievable.
I don't think
Reggie's
I don't know we
also
can.
on WZYP with Mojo.
On Monday.
Every Monday morning does motivational Mondays. I got to ask you again,
Quarter to
how do
8.
you stay so motivated?
It's just knowing that every day is a blessing, and every day is just an opportunity to do better and live up to your expectations. Every day that we're here, you have an opportunity to fulfill. You have an opportunity to fulfill all your passions. You have an opportunity to work hard at being what you want to be.
What if you get depressed?
It's no fun being miserable.
Well, depressed, you have to have. Well, you need to surround yourself with good people. You have to surround yourself with a network of people that are going to encourage
Oh,
you
no.
and remind you of how much things are going right in your life, and not focus on what's going wrong.
Misery.
Well,
It's the little
how
things.
come I want to concentrate mainly on what I ain't got and what I ain't doing right?
That's human nature to compare your situations with others, what you don't have, as opposed to being blessed and thankful for what you do have. So I just have, I take more control of my thoughts now, and I force myself to weed out the negative thoughts that I have.
All right, let's talk a little exercise.
You can
Yeah,
control
sounds
your
good.
All right,
brain.
I got a question for you. Of course, you are obviously built up a little better than I am.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Mr. Tan.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, you said obviously. I'm just agreeing with
Do
you.
I need to take my shirt off?
No, I
No,
wouldn't,
thank you.
honey.
I would rather not you do that.
I'm gonna get one like that. I'm gonna get me one of them white.
You can get one of them T-shirts, but I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
get me
you're
one of them
gonna.
white.
gonna be
beaters.
I don't think your
Twinsies.
guns are gonna show up as much as his will.
We're going to be twinsies,
I'll put some oil on. You'd be surprised. Huh?
right?
Do you wear oil, Lenny?
No, just lotion and I sweat. I can break a sweat text messaging, so it doesn't matter. Seriously.
All right, here's the thing that was written in here. It says, diet or exercise. This guy says, I've got 3 childhood friends. We all go to lunch together. I work out a lot, but I'm a little pudgy. We're all in our 40s. My other friend, who's lost weight by cutting down on carbs, looked straight at me and said to the group, exercise is good for 20% of weight loss. Diet is 80%. What is the answer?
I say he's correct.
I do too.
I would say he's correct. Maybe 75-25, because you can't, no matter how hard you work, you can't outwork bad nutrition.
And with isogenics, we say it's 80% nutrition, 20% diet.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So that's a ding, 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 right
Because
answer.
Reggie said if you work out 3-4 hours a day, or even an hour a day, 4 days a week, and you go and you're eating fast food and all that junk food, you just defeated
What
your
is-
whole purpose.
Just defeat
What
the
is the
purpose.
one thing you for sure do not eat? Or a couple things you don't eat?
I really don't eat sweets. And my mom, I grew up with, my mom's from the South, so she can bake pecan pies, she can bake banana puddings, red velvet
And
cake.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
And I eat more meat. I'm a meat guy. I'm a carnivore. I'd rather have a plate full of meat and wash it down with a glass of meat. But so I guess pastries. I don't really eat cakes as much as I used to when I was a younger person.
What about bread?
I don't eat breads. I eat hamburger. When I go to barbecues, I just eat just the meat with mustard on it. I'm the weird guy.
So you don't do the
Mustard
sauces?
is low, mustard
Love
is very
sausage
low
with just
carb.
mustard.
I mean, you don't do the sauces with the barbecue.
Not particularly. I like mustard. Mustard works for me.
And mustard's not fattening.
No.
No,
Mustard, pickles, those are all good things.
it's not sweet. Doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. It works.
All right. The other day we were over there and we were tuning up boxing a little bit. I think we got some video of that.
Yes, sir.
How come it is everybody that comes in wants to learn to box? Is that just now? See, I'm about ready to do the. Yeah,
You look like you face to get knocked out.
Yeah. That's coming. Bucket list.
Yeah,
That's a good picture right there. I remember that.
That was fun.
but I mean,
What else we got, Brad?
simple
That-
things
that
there.
one.
We,
We've got video.
Brad, you got some video of that? All right, let's roll that right now, and we'll see here.
How come I was the lucky one?
Yeah.
Now, you taught us how to stand. You taught us how to hit. There you go.
1, 2.
What do people always do wrong, Jamie?
Well, everything. Pretty much everything. But that's the beauty of it. We start from the beginning, we build a foundation, and we go from there. And everyone progresses based on their level of commitment. Usually, everyone learns pretty well within the first week and a half if they want to stick with it, and most people do.
Women are easier to train than the men.
Women do great because they don't have a preconceived notion of, I can fight, I used to do this, I took Taekwondo in first grade. Guys always have an ego when they come in and they want to muscle man the mitts. They want to punch through the mitts as opposed to just
They don't want to listen.
They already know it all.
Exactly, yeah.
I played quarterback in high school. Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't matter. But
Exactly.
So my ladies always do well. My ladies always do well.
But everybody wants to box.
I would say
Mystique
90%.
about Rocky or
I don't know what the stigma is, but I would say 90% of the people that I train want to learn some type of form of boxing. So I'm more than willing to accommodate them. Some people want to compete. Some just want to use it as an alternative form of cardiovascular activity. And some they've always wanted to learn how to fight. Dad never showed them. Big brother never showed them. So it's just something that they can learn and maybe pass down to their children, show their kids how to box.
And all
It's
women
It's a
should know
win-win
how to-
situation. Plus, it keeps you in shape. You burn a lot of calories as a want to do, as opposed to a have to do when it comes to working out.
Good way to get some aggression
okay, Rocky
out, too.
Jr.
Yeah.
Give
Right.
us some advice.
You're
You
right.
can get aggression out really good.
You
He's
box?
right.
Yeah. I used to not
What?
box so professional or nothing. I mean, you know, I'll hit a bag. You know, yeah. I have aggression that I like to get out to.
No. That's because you got skills.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. You know.
All right, let's talk about Country Financial right now.
whole
So
new
if somebody
show.
doesn't sign up with you today,
You just call.
pull out the gloves.
Yeah, no, I ain't. No, we don't do that.
Hey, first of all, if we got the shot of
What?
Curtis.
Yes,
All right, let's
we
show
do.
it right now.
Let's
While
talk
we
about
were there
Bertie
Friday,
Thornton.
thank you and Irma for coming over to our class at Bertie Thornton Center.
Yeah, we had a good time.
What did he say to you when he came up to you?
As soon as he came up, he said, "Now, if you can't come see me, I can come see you." He said, "I see you all the time." So,
Way to go, Curtis.
yeah, I'd like
Curtis,
to say
she
hello to
shouted
Curtis today.
Right there.
If you're watching, hello.
Who's got
He's
your
a
insurance?
really fine man. Yeah, he was really
Shocked
nice.
you, didn't it?
Yeah, I did.
He knows everything about it. All right, Country Financial, what kind of stuff you working on this time of year?
Basically, just about everything we always do. I mean, we're doing a lot of doing more farm reviews, a lot of reviews with people.
Since it's the end of the year and people probably more than likely have not gotten a quote on your insurance that you're already paying for.
Yeah,
it's a
if you
new
haven't gotten
year
a quote in a long
coming up.
time, you need
Yeah.
to, review your coverages. I mean, we're finding out a lot of people have either too much, not enough. I mean, their liability limits aren't high enough. Just simple things like that that you take for granted that you have it until you actually have a car accident.
Then you don't
And then
have
all of a
it.
sudden you don't have enough insurance to pay for certain things, and then you're going to be out of pocket, and that you don't want that.
All right, speaking of car accidents, right now, I saw this in USA Today this morning. They got a thing with deer season. Deer are going to be everywhere. The percentage was, what do we do? Do you try to swerve from hitting a deer? There it is right there.
No.
Or
No.
do you go ahead and hit the deer?
Hit the deer. Simply because if you hit an animal, it's covered. And if you try to swerve to miss it, then
Really?
you might be at fault.
All right, let's go over that again.
Well, with us,
If a
now,
deer runs in and you got Country Financial insurance,
I mean,
Well, you
So you're
risk more
saying-
damage.
hey, if you,
kill the damn deer, right?
well, I mean, you don't swerve to miss it because you can actually do more damage to yourself and your vehicle
Yeah.
if you try
Or
to. 'Cause-
hit somebody else.
Yeah.
I see that.
So,
but
I
if
mean,
you
just
swerve
go
and
ahead.
miss it, you ain't going
I mean, if there's room to swerve and miss it, that's one thing. But
No,
now,
no,
if
I'm
you're in
kidding.
like a little two lane and
Right.
you got a
Kill 'em.
canyon or a ditch on this side, or somebody's coming, you swerve over and hit somebody head on, just hit the deer.
Yeah.
And if they can't come see you because their car's totaled out there,
Well,
you
we
gonna
got
come see them.
Well,
right?
our adjusters will.
Your
I
adjuster-
won't.
you
But I
won't.
mean,
Okay,
we'll
you
call
won't.
the claim in, and
You'll
then they're
have
going to
somebody
handle
out
it.
there.
Yes, they will handle it.
I am
And-
covered.
Yes, and one thing too about Country Financial is if you hit an animal, it is not considered an at-fault accident. There are some companies out there that do consider that an at-fault accident. They will put a surcharge on you for a certain amount of time for having that accident. So that's another thing you need to look at.
And you are covered because
show a
if
second.
you break
Hold,
down on the side of the road,
hold.
you're covered for the motorist where you just pick up the phone, call them, and they'll
Something
come
is
get you.
throwing me off.
Or you can just call me, I'll come
I
pick
have
you
to
up.
stop. I have to stop right now here. Is our smoking alarm going on that, or is that your shoes squeaking on the floor?
battery's going out.
Okay, okay, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I said, is that your shoes squeaking on the floor? Well, you know how sometimes tennis shoes squeak on the floor.
All right, since,
Oh, that's those $700
$600.
socks and
Yeah,
shoes, right?
that's those.
Sock shoes.
Yeah.
all right,
Okay.
let's talk about
Now we
that.
got a faulty fire alarm.
Let's talk about
that
that.
covered?
I heard something on the radio. They were talking about checking your smoke alarms. If they're 10 years old or older, you need to, there's an expiration
Yeah.
date on the back of them. You need to check them, get rid of them, and replace them.
Yes, I mean, you as a homeowner, okay, you have a responsibility to keep your home up, okay?
Yes.
Now, yes, you have insurance that protects everything, but you have a responsibility to make sure that, your roof is good. If you're having leaks, you got to
Fix
call immediately. Don't let it go for, a month, so
Cause
it
more
just
damage.
damages more stuff. You've got to make sure that your fire alarm, are like you said,
Change the
check them
batteries, check
periodically, make sure the batteries work, because, you have a fire and your fire alarm didn't go off. That's not
That's
good. It's still going to be covered, but you have all these preventions for a reason.
Yes.
It's just kind of like when you have a security system.
Save your family if
You-
you're in the home.
That's
you know?
another thing too. If you have a security system and you don't tell your insurance company about it, then you're not going to get a
Do
discount.
we have to give them the code?
No,
No.
you don't give them a code
You
or
just
nothing.
tell
Just
them
let
you
them
have
know
it.
that you have it, so we can send in that certificate. Because the last 3 reviews I've done, or I've gone on, and I found out they had a security system. They could have been getting a discount for a long time, but they didn't let us know. So if you have a security system that you monitor, with whoever, they can fax us a certificate or whatever. You get an extra 10% discount for that. So just
That
make
adds
sure
up.
all these discounts add up a lot.
Go back to something she brought
Good.
up a second ago about if your vehicle, if you're in a wreck or whatever, what kind of services does Country Financial provide? Like if I wreck or
Flat tire
yeah,
or
flat tire,
Yeah, I
whatever.
mean,
you
we
can
have
get
roadside
that.
assistance. We have vehicle travel and tow. So all that means is, if you were to break down, you can just call the 1-866 number, 1-866 country. Call it, and somebody will come get you. I mean, somebody will bring you gas, or they'll bring you jump start you, or whatever you need. But now, if you have an accident, make sure you get the person's information. Get a police report. Now, a lot of times, if it's on private property, the police won't give you a report, but still get all the information from the other person, because and look at their license. Take a picture of it. Don't just take their word for it, because we've had
What
some
if they
people.
don't want to
people would
share
lie?
that info?
Yeah.
What if they don't want to share that information with you? Just get a picture.
Well, then
of
you're
their
gonna have to call the
driver-
police.
their
Take a picture of their
license.
tag.
Take a picture of something, because
Yeah.
you got to have some, especially if they hit you.
Right.
Okay.
Because if they just drive off, you don't get any information, then
You have no recourse.
exactly.
All right.
Now, a hit and run will also not be considered an at-fault accident. Your insurance company will pay for it. Yeah, you'll be out your deductible, but it's not considered an at-fault accident either.
All right, Reggie, a couple questions for you here.
Yes, sir.
Showing up. With Thanksgiving on Thursday this year, a couple weeks from now.
It's not the shoes.
You sure?
Shoes on TV.
So you're squeaking.
I'm not.
What do people, because people are going to lose it and pig out at
That's right.
Thanksgiving. So what do they need to prepare themselves for now till that time, to the holidays?
Well, right now is the time that people need to be consistent with their routine. And right now, if you're going to skip on what you're eating, now's the best time, because for a fact that on Thanksgiving, we're going to eat our cakes, we're going to eat our pecan pies, we're going to eat cranberry sauce, we're going to eat our carbs, dressing, and stuffing. So you already know you're going to do that. So prepare now by working out a little bit harder, maybe right now paying a little more attention to detail as far as what you're eating and what you're putting in your body right now, because you're going to overdo it for the holidays. We all do, but that's a part of life. We don't work out to live, we live to work out. Or I say that backwards. We don't live to work out, we work out to live.
There you go.
Yes.
There we go. So.
I certainly don't live to work out.
Right? Yeah, okay.
He
I say
probably
that backwards.
does.
Well, that's because you ain't got a positive mental attitude like he does.
Maybe they don't have skills like you do.
Uh-oh.
I need to get more of that positivity stuff you got going on.
Well, just hang around me.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do, I tell you what, it's going to rub off. Have you ever been around a negative person where it just rubs off on you?
Yes.
Yes, I tell them to go
Okay.
back to bed.
Well,
I am
terrible.
never
It
negative.
really is. And the
You
same
are.
thing is, when you're around positive people, it tends to be infectious and it rubs off on you also. So look, you do the same for me, Jamie. When you guys are around me, I feel happier. I mean, it turns my good day
Who wouldn't
to
feel
a better
better than
day.
me hanging around him?
So, we just encourage and support each other, and that's what it's all about.
Right, Reggie,
Right.
he's on Mojo on Mondays, Motivational Mondays, or you can sign up to him, see him on Facebook, YouTube, and everything like
Quarter
that.
to 8,
And David,
104.3.
Country Finance, we'll be here tomorrow. Athens Bible School robotics team making an appearance
Yes.
again tomorrow on the show.
done, David.
And then
Pretty
next
cool.
week we're having the West Limestone track team on here.
Yes.
And Joe Carlucci should be up here tomorrow. so
And
he
then
missed
Lindsay
last week.
Lane Christian Academy robotics team will be joining
A
us
lot of
in
robotic
November.
stuff going on this time of year. But anyway, we'll take a break for the day. Don't forget Lindsay Lane Baptist Church tonight at
Yes.
6. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.